How's it going, everyone, and welcome back to some more Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc, episode 23. Holy crap, we're going in this. we're really going in today. I don't know, because okay, this was terrible. Let me start again. This is episode 23. We last left off in the beginning of Deadly Life of chapter 5 when an unknown person fucking died in the garden of the 5th floor. This was impressive because I don't know who that is, nobody does, and I just hope for God's sake that isn't Kyoko, because Kyoko's been missing the entire chapter. Well, not the entire chapter, but you get my point. She's been missing a lot. And a couple of things before I start the episode. First of all, I'm sorry, but my paranoia is kicking in again, because it's what my paranoia does. Anyway, it's alright. A couple of things before I start. So remember last episode when Makoto had that dream? It just occurred to me today, actually, like a good 4 days after I recorded episode 22, that that paper in episode that paper like way back in chapter 3, the end, when Makoto finds the secret room. The paper that said you must not leave. I wonder if the Makoto in the dream that said you must not leave, it's the same thing, isn't it? He said that it was all for hope. I'm kind of curious because Makoto's and the others' goal is to escape Hope's Peak, right? So why would... I don't get it. Also, the discovery of the body of chapter 5 has a lot of lingering mysteries, like I said, Kyoko's disappearance. Could it be her? I doubt it, but could it be? There was no body discovery announcement, and let's not forget the fact that Byakuya, Toko, and Byakuya, Toko, Hiro, and Aoi were just dismantling Monokuma. Yeah, that was a thing, and I still don't know what the fuck happened because, well, the announcements just stopped, and I have no idea why. But I'm excited. I bet you guys are excited too. I left the last episode on such a cliffhanger. I'm sorry, but you guys are used to it by now, aren't you? Alright, let's just go. Oh yeah, I was going to inspect the body. We're already on Deadly Life, and everybody's here but Kyoko, so let's see what we got. We need to find out who this actually is. But there's no way to tell with the mask covering their face like that. And the white coat they're wearing makes it impossible to tell anything about the body itself. The victim is a total mystery. One thing I do know is that whoever this is, they attacked me last night in my room. But why? How did they wind up dead in here? Their heart isn't beating, they're not breathing, all signs of life have come to a complete stop. Thanks to the knife that's been driven into their stomach, their clothes are stained a bright red. That's a bit more pink to me, but then again, this is Danganronpa we're talking about. I'm sorry if my nose is a little picky today. The weather has just been really inconsistent over here, and it's just killing me on the inside. It appears the bleeding has stopped, but the blood that's there is still wet. Oh my god, the killing was recent then. Be careful you don't touch and get some on you. How can you be so calm at a time like this? Who is it? Their face and body are all hidden, so I don't have a clue. I'm pretty sure it's a girl at least. Oh, goody. So it couldn't be one of two people, Kyoko or like that 16th student. I don't buy either though. Huh? How can you tell? Well, I think I see the outline of her chest and the general shape of the body. Yeah, the more I look, the more I'm sure it's a girl. Really? Then it could be... Okay then! Yes! Let's just tear the mask clean off!
Come on.
Wait, don't... But by the time he called out, it was already too late. Toko's hand shot out toward the mask, and in the next instant... Oh! This is not cool. There was a blinding light and a deafening roar, an explosion! Holy shit! The body blew up. It was a fake. Wasn't it? It was a fucking fake. I knew it. It blew up. And Makoto's freaking out. It blew up. Okay, yeah, we get it. My vision started to darken. I prepared to pass out, but then...
Come on.
Hurry up, put out the fire. As my consciousness attempted to float away, that voice reached up and pulled it back down to earth. Someone pressed something into my hands. It was a bucket of water. Come on, dump the water on it. Okay. The upper half of the body was on fire. I took aim and tossed the water as hard as I could. God damn it, my nose! Thankfully, that was enough to put out the fire. Yeah, it was a decoy. I knew it. It died down, leaving behind only the unpleasant smell of burning. It's not a real body. Yep. I guess that took care of it. But what the hell, man? It exploded?
What did you say?
I had a bad feeling about the body, but I never imagined it would explode. And now the body... It's burnt to a crisp! That's beyond well done! Hero, that's not the point. We can't recognize it anymore. I'll compare it to a steak. I'll never be able to eat a steak again. Aww, poor Aoi. But now that the body's charred, I really have no idea. How are we gonna find out who it was? Who isn't here right now? Huh? No, don't you dare say it's Kyoko.
What?
If we consider who's not here, then that will quickly narrow down who it must be. There's only one person missing. It's Kyoko. Kyoko? And that dead body is Kyoko? No, that can't be right. Calm down, I didn't say it was Kyoko. But I mean, who else? There is one other person. Do you know as well?
In other words.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. The mastermind. What? What? The mastermind?
What the heck?
Come on, there's no way the mastermind got charbroiled? Get serious. I agree, normally the idea wouldn't be worth considering. But I have reason to believe it may be true. Yeah, the mastermind being dead would explain that other matter, wouldn't it? Monokuma can hardly move around if its master is dead, right? But that corpse is a girl, right? It doesn't make any sense. It was said the mastermind couldn't be a girl. I mean, remember what Alter Ego said? So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in this school right now.
What the heck?
Oh, you used your brain, Hero. I'm proud of you. You said the mastermind is some middle-aged dude, right? Which the corpse obviously isn't. Then, could that mean the mastermind... Oh my god, it's all attacking me now, I'm sorry. Let me read that again. Then, could that mean the mastermind isn't the headmaster? Is it the teenage girl Kyoko told me about? The ultimate despair?
Huh?
You fool! None of them know! Huh? Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student at Hope Speak.
What?
What are you talking about? The other day, Kyoko confided in me. She said there was a 16th student here in the school. Oh yeah, let's go.
What?
I think you'd better tell us everything you know. Well, all Kyoko told me was...
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school.
Yes, the driving point of the chapter. I fucking knew it.
The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
It sounded like Kyoko thinks Mukuro Ikusaba is the mastermind. No, the headmaster isn't the mastermind, I'm sure of that. What? I don't have proof yet, but I have no doubt I'm right.
I see.
There's another student in here and it's a female that would match the body's characteristics.
So,
And that phrase, the ultimate despair, it sounds super mastermindy, doesn't it?
Could it be?
Okay, so the mastermind is this girl Mukuro, and she's a student here, and she's the ultimate despair. But if she's been hiding here in the school like some teenage Bigfoot, how'd she wind up burned to a crisp? None of this makes any sense, to just suddenly show up and then die? I think we'd better take a closer look at the body. There may be some clues to help us figure out exactly who it is. Hey, wait!
What?
Good question. Aren't we forgetting something? You know Toko?
What?
Oh yeah, she got totally blown up, huh? Forget about her. I'm sure the explosion vaporized her. Oh my god, oh no, she's chapter 2 Toko again. Slap the shit out of her. Oh, she survived. Oh, she survived. Oh she. Oof. Huh? What just happened, Master?
Stop talking.
You declare for the whole world to hear that you would never again inhale a single molecule of oxygen. Then I don't mind breathing in the carbon dioxide you exhale. That's enough for me to live. Oh god.
What the heck?
This is the strangest back and forth I've ever seen. Same here, hero. Alright, when am I gonna listen to some Box 15? I'm waiting for that. I should take a close look at the body one more time. Watch yourself, Makoto. She may be dead, but she's still a girl. Don't worry, I don't plan on touching the body all that much. I'm not Kyoko after all. Oh, poor Kyoko. She does her best, alright? She's a fucking genius when it comes to solving mysteries. Huh? Alright, one thing immediately stands out to me, right? What the fuck is this? There's something next to the body. It's a key? Is it what Kyoko took from Monokuma? But what did you steal?
So...
I stole this. A key? But looking at it, I could tell it wasn't just any key. It was shaped like Monokuma. It was probably the only key of its kind on Earth. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna wipe my nose and turn off the microphone for this. And yes, I said wipe out my nose. I'm sorry about that. I didn't mean like erase my nose from existence with a single snap. But nope, I'm not Thanos. That's right, the key she stole was shaped like Monokuma. This isn't anything like that. Looking at the pattern, I deduced that that key can only be used for one thing, and that's the data lab. And this key is...
What?
What is it? Did you find something? Yeah, this was on the ground near the body. I've never seen this key before. What could it possibly go to? So even you don't know, huh? Makoto, I'm gonna give you a very important task. Huh?
I see.
That key might give you access to certain areas we thought we were locked. You mean...
So in other
the
words...
biolab, the data center, the headmaster's room, and the dorm rooms on the second floor. Yo, that's true. That is actually true. There's a lot of sections locked. It's in your hands. So I'm your errand boy now. Alright then. Oh god. I'm losing frames, really? Hold on, let me just check if everything's alright. Yeah, everything's fine. I'm just paranoid again. Alright, let's start with the most obvious one. Yeah, this is not going well. My computer's been acting up lately. I'm sorry about this. So let's go to the biolab then. Come on! Oh god. The biolab was definitely locked before. Okay, let's give it a shot. When I went to insert the key that I found in the garden into the keyhole, the key isn't even close to fitting, which means the key doesn't go to this room. Alright, thanks for listening. Thanks for listening, weird door. Anyways, let's go. I'm sorry about the lag. I don't know what's causing it. I've had the same issue yesterday when I streamed Ace Attorney. That's the chem lab, which is open. Oh, no. Fuck. I want triangle. The data lab. The data lab, it's this way, okay. It's probably the data lab. The data center. Oh, this is the office. Duh. Where's the data lab? Oh. It's here, isn't it? Hello. It's probably this. The door to the data center was definitely locked before. Okay, let's give it a shot. When I went to insert the key I found in the garden into the keyhole, of course, it fits! And this is the key to the data center. I managed to unlock the data center. I guess all that running around paid off. I have to go tell everyone else. I immediately headed back to the garden. So you're back. How'd it go? I found out which room the key goes to. It's the data center down on the 4th floor. Then we can get into the data center now? Okay, this is making me so Alright guys, something's not right here. My PC is acting strange. Maybe I should restart it, I don't know. Alright guys, I'll be right back. Or not, I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna record this episode like this. But after this, I'm gonna take a look at what the hell is happening with this, so yeah, just bear with this, I'm sorry.
I see.
Interesting. But why did the now deceased have that key on them? I suppose we'll just have to go to the data center and find out. Yeah, I think you're right. Here we are. Looks like the door is still unlocked. Hey, so when you open that door, there's not gonna be another huge kaboom like before, right? You're asking that question now? Don't worry, we have Makoto. What?
In other words,
It's in your hands. You fuck! You're just a coward. Again? It means I trust you. That's an absolute lie, I'm just being used. Alright, whatever. I reached out and put my hand on the door. I closed my eyes and tried to clear my mind. With a silent prayer, I slowly opened the door. Here we are. Nothing happened. After making sure I was still alive, I slowly opened my eyes. What the hell? Oh my god. What the fuck? This is the room we saw in chapter 2, isn't it? Oh my god. This is where they were monitoring us from. In a word, the room was strange. I mean, all the rooms up till now were kinda strange, but this room had a special kind of strangeness. It wasn't a surface fear like the rest of the school. Here the fear was lurking beneath the surface. The room was filled with that kind of dread.
What?
Hey, that's... Hiro extended a trembling hand and pointed. Look at all those monitors on the wall. Look what they're showing. Each monitor displayed a different section of the school. The dorms, the classrooms, every part of the school was covered. This is...
What?
It's a direct feed from every single surveillance camera. All the cameras in the school feed back into this room, and they're displayed here in on these monitors.
So that's it.
So the sole purpose of this room is to watch us. To watch us? And this room is...
It's all clear now.
The Mastermind's private room, without a doubt. The Mastermind's room. I guess that makes sense. So the Mastermind was here. Watching us. And I think this settles it. Huh? The body in the garden. If they had the key to this room, it can only mean one thing. That was the body of Mukuro Kusaba, and she was the Mastermind. Then the Mastermind is dead? Like really, really dead? It would seem so. For serious? It's too bad they had to go and die before Master could kill them himself. The Mastermind is dead? I don't buy that. Could that really be true? Does that mean it's all over? Because, I mean, that body... Whatever happened, they obviously didn't die a natural death. So who was it that... But if the Mastermind really is dead... That means we can finally get out of this hellhole! We gotta hurry up and find the exit, come on!
That's enough.
No, we have to check this area thoroughly first. Huh? But what about the exit? If the Mastermind truly is dead, we can leave whenever we decide to. But right now, we need to find out why the Mastermind set up this life or death game in the first place. And I'm bothered by the fact that the Mastermind was obviously murdered. What? Murdered? So you think so too, huh?
Naturally.
Of course. I mean, a knife was sticking out of the fucking stomach. How stupid must you be to not think that that was a murder? The state of the corpse makes it plain as day. There is absolutely no doubt. The Mastermind was murdered. But why is it gonna be that way? I mean, who could have even done it?
Such ignorance.
That's exactly why I say we need to investigate the purpose and identity of the Mastermind.
I'm telling you!
Now do you understand, you useless insect? You're banned from talking to Master ever again. Mastermind's purpose and why they were killed. Are we gonna listen to Box 15 after all? This room may very well hold the answers to those questions. I almost said the questions to those answers. Anyways, are we finally gonna listen to yours truly, Box 15? Come on. After all, the mastermind must have spent who knows how much time here. Okay then, let's begin our search. It's time to uncover the identity of the mastermind. Come on, come on. Oh, I'm disappointed. Alright, let's see what... Ooh, there's a lot of stuff actually. Why is there a world map here? There's really a ridiculous number of monitors here. The mastermind's been using them all to spy on us. As long as I have this. Huh? Look at the master go! It's like a feast for the eyes. Oh, whoa, okay. Back off, stranger. Stranger danger. No, she's not a stranger, unfortunately. Alright, so, let's see what the computer said. There's a bunch of computers all lined up. They look like high-performance PCs, nothing like the ancient laptop Alter Ego was installed on. They're all on, but they seem to be locked. So what, we can't do anything? Just use your fighting spirit to force your way in. What century are you from? The mastermind must have been using these to monitor the network. And Alter Ego... You may well be right about that.
What?
But there's no point in thinking about it now. You're right. Yeah, don't be sad. Just yet. You have anything to say? Why was the mastermind murdered? To figure that out, we need to find out the identity and purpose of the mastermind. I'm starting to enjoy talking to Byakuya, sort of. I don't know why though. Okay, there was, yeah, that TV. There's nothing showing up on this one. Huh? Hey, look, next to that TV. Isn't that a TV antenna?
How about that?
It is. It's just like the one that my grandma uses. It's totally one of those high-def antennas. Wait, so if we hook up to that antenna, we could watch TV? Huh? Did someone say TV?
You know?
Well, Saturday morning Hina's here. Are you talking about me?
Okay.
Anyway, if we can watch TV, let's do it. Come on, come on, come on.
You know?
Ah, you're all starved for info from the outside world, huh? Alright, let me work my magic and you'll be quantum leaping your way into the TV land before you know it. I mean, I get the reference, but what is he talking about? Then do it? Why didn't you do it? Hero, why didn't you do it? So, you think you can fix the TV?
You know?
Just a little longer. What, you really want to watch TV that bad? Another Saturday morning kid here. Alright, the only thing left to examine is this. This door's kinda creepy. It's got a picture of Monokuma on it. What could be inside? No luck. The door's locked, huh? What if you use the key that opened this room? Let's give it a try just in case. Nope, no good. It won't even fit in the keyhole. Oh.
Yeah.
Now don't worry about it. Everything's fine. The mastermind's dead, right? So nothing's gonna happen to us. Yeah, I guess you're right. I can't stop thinking about that door with the Monokuma's picture on it. Oh my god, my nose. I'm sorry, guys. Ah, much better. Whew. My head just cleared up from that. Hina's right. The mastermind's gone, so there's nothing to be afraid of anymore.
You know?
Oh. Oh. What's wrong? Good news for y'all Saturday morning kiddies out there. I think I got the TV working. Really? All we gotta do is switch it on.
What?
And do it. Friggin' idiot mastermind. All you guys need to cut free from your regrets of the outside world. What the heck? And they were sitting here watching TV the whole time. They really thought they could get away with it? I'm scared. No fucking way, no! No! Does it? Oh! No! No, Nope, nope, nope. I know what this means. I know what this means! Huh? This is... It's the feed coming from the surveillance camera monitoring this room, isn't it?
What the heck?
Huh? That's weird.
Come on.
Hey, what are you doing?
Huh?
That's really weird. You're weird! Weird in every way possible, and not just weird, super weird.
But
But this TV isn't hooked up to anything but the antenna. So how is it showing the camera feed?
Well...
Did you try changing the channel? Oh, good idea. Let's give that a try. Here I went through each channel one by one. But on every channel it was just us. It was a live feed of us standing there in the data center. No way. No way, dude. That's impossible. So that's what Monokuma meant. So that's what Monokuma meant in chapter 2. This is my gift to mankind itself. They're broadcasting the killing game, aren't they? That is... Okay, that is fucked up in so many levels.
What the heck?
Is it broken or something?
Could it be?
No, there must be some kind of trick to it, some weird setup. What the fuck? A trick? What kind of trick?
Actually,
I'm not sure, but... Huh? Huh? What? Huh?
what?
What are you doing here? You're dead! Been a while, you freaking bastards! Monokuma? How? You're supposed to be dead? Me dead? Don't be freaking stupid!
What?
Hey, you're acting kinda strange. Something seems different.
Of course!
Of course I'm different. Evolution is perfectly normal. After all, I've been hibernating for 2 years already. Not even. It's been like half a day at most. How are you alive again? Oh yeah, that's it. The look on your faces right now is sublime. That's what I wanted to see the moment you went from hope to despair. Don't tell me you pretended to be dead for all for this moment. Why would a bear pretend to be dead? You're the ones who should pretend to be dead when you see a bear. I mean, that's totally laughable. It makes me laugh. I'm gonna laugh now.
Well now.
And that's that.
Shing.
Well, it's almost time to get off your path so full of hope and begin to despair at the future ahead of you. I want you all to have way more fun in this killing game. You can be serious. We have to keep going?
Let me out of here!
No, we were supposed to get out of here. Get out of here? Are you still obsessed with getting out of here?
Unbelievable.
How do you not get it? There is no getting out of here. And besides,
Yep.
this life isn't all bad, you know. I mean, there's stuff you won't like about life no matter where you are. Are you serious? This place is the worst. If it's the worst, does that mean you're in despair? You motherfucker.
Well now.
Oh, sorry about that. Phew, I'm pooped from all that laughing. I guess I'll just get to the point now. The point?
Hey,
You guys really struck gold when you found that TV. Yes, indeed, that TV is an essential part of your school life here.
What?
I knew it was hiding a secret of some kind.
What the heck?
But I connected the antenna, so why is it just showing this as their surveillance feed? Look how attentive they are now. Well then, I'm gonna let you in on a blood-gushing secret and tell you about it. That TV is absolutely, without a doubt, displaying the signal coming in on the antenna. Huh? But what does that mean? It's displaying the signal, but it's just us standing here.
unbelievable.
Ah, you're so stupid. Don't you get it? Fine, I'll just tell you.
Thrills, chills, kills.
This killing game is being broadcast live on the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV. I fucking knew it. I so call that. What?
Extreme.
This killing game is being broadcast live to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV. It doesn't matter how many times he says it, I don't know what it's supposed to mean. I mean, even if I understood the words, I'm not sure I'd understand the deeper meaning. What? Broadcast live to the entire world? What kind of bad joke is this? It can't be. Have they taken over the airwaves somehow? The camera feed is being broadcast? No way, that's impossible.
That kind of overconfidence is a major weakness in your crisis management system, you know that? All you need is one weird trick that I found, and hijacking the airwaves is easy mode.
Are you being serious right now?
Of course.
Oh god. So every killing, every class trial, every execution, it's all been broadcast. Oh shit. That's not good. I heard a kind of creaking, but the sound was coming from my own mind. Like a boat tossing in the ocean, my mind had begun to creak and groan.
Hey,
Everything has a meaning, you know? All those hints I gave you, all those tantalizing tidbits about the school's mysteries, even me luring you here right now. Why would I do any of that without a reason? It was all for my captive audience, to show them true despair like they'd never seen it before. I became the director of a despair-based production.
Oh, I forgot to turn on my mic. Man, my nose is just killing me today. I'm sorry about this.
This is the ultimate reality show, the best in despair entertainment.
what are you saying?
You're lying. If this was on TV, the police and everyone else would be going crazy.
Yeah, there's no way they wouldn't have tried to come and rescue us.
Actually,
What if they already did? Huh?
yes indeed.
Then again, it's not really any of their business, right? Sure, some people might yell at their TV to try and warn you, but who would actually come here to help? Don't you think that's possible? I don't really know personally though, so whatever.
This can't be.
To take control of all communications like that, you'd need an astronomical amount of resources.
Yep. So how could things have come this far? Well, that's a secret. There's something you all need to do first, remember? What?
Of course.
Well, yeah, there's the little business of...
No. No! No! Don't tell me, please.
A body has been discovered.
You fuck.
After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
You absolute fuck. Huh? A class trial? Do you mean...
It's the Monokuma file.
I'll leave the next Monokuma file right here. Everyone give it all you've got, okay?
Heart-pounding excitement.
Okay, things are gonna get pretty crazy from here on out. You're in for a heck of a ride.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
And then he was gone. Reality was incomprehensible, the truth hopelessly out of reach. And we were left with... all we were left with was despair. He stood there for I don't know how long, frozen in place. I couldn't think. It took everything I had just to keep myself from standing upright. I don't understand any of this. What's despair entertainment? And how is he still alive?
I'm sick of this.
I thought that finally we could get out of here. And plus, what did he say about a class trial?
Stop talking.
Well, that part's obvious. The class trial is the class trial. What it means is that at this point, we have to figure out who the culprit is. Figure out who killed Kyoko. What?
What the heck?
Well, what are you talking about? I thought Mukuri Kusaba was the one who died. The victim was female, right? Kyoko certainly fulfills that condition. And if Monokuma is still alive and active, that means that the mastermind, Mukuri Kusaba, isn't dead. So naturally, the body can belong to her, so it must be Kyoko. There is no other possibility. No, I don't believe it. I don't buy it. The body is Kyoko's? Kyoko's been murdered? No, it's not possible. Because I don't know anything about her yet. I don't even know who she really is. To have it end like this. I don't believe it. I refuse to believe it.
Quiet.
Whether you believe it or not doesn't matter. The truth is the truth. If you refuse to believe, it's your responsibility to uncover the truth for yourself. Myself? Anyway, we'd better begin. Well, looks like I'm gonna listen to Box 15 after all.
But
if we're gonna have a class trial, then that means the killer...
That's right.
Correct, it must be someone participating in our school life. Wait, so you're saying one of us killed Kyoko? Well, that's not precisely what I'm saying, no. Huh? What you just said?
Stop talking.
I don't have time to explain now. There is a veritable mountain of issues I need to confirm. So I'm going to begin my search. If you value your lives, you'll put everything you have into this. This is how this game works, after all. Let's see, box 15. Oh, this is not box 15. This is definitely not box 15, but... Oh my, wow. This is actually really cool. Let me just check. Yeah, everything's working fine. Paranoia, I'm sorry. Yo, this song is actually really cool. Okay, I like it. What is it called? Probably called something like box 16 or something, since there are 16 students. But this is a really cool song. Well, I'd better start by checking out the Monokuma file. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. Oh, you motherfucker. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. So even the Monokuma file doesn't tell us who the victim actually was. You actually wanted it to say? The unidentified body. Could it really be Kyoko? Or... I have no choice. I have to investigate. I have to uncover the truth for myself. No matter what, I have to find out what happened, or we're all dead. I need to go back to the scene of the crime. Back to the garden. Alright, here we go. It's a really good song. Okay, time to get started. I need to check anywhere that may be important from one end to the other. I just need to do what I always do. Alright, let's... Knife. There's a knife laying on the ground. Is this? It must be the knife that was stuck in the body before it exploded. The force of the explosion must have thrown it over here. The Monokuma file said that the knife went all the way through the body from front to back. Does that mean this knife is what caused the fatal injury? Either way, this knife, it looks really familiar. Wait, is this? Yes, it is. That's it! It's the knife that person was holding. This is getting really weird. There are just too many strange coincidences. Whoever the person in the mask was that attacked me last night, they were holding that knife. And that same knife was used to stab that same masked attacker we found here. So maybe this masked person got stabbed because... When they attacked, I was kind of in a I was in a kind of trance. Maybe I reacted by grabbing the knife, and maybe then I oh shit! Did Makoto kill it? Oh my god! If it oh. I was actually just thinking to myself this morning, man. It's weird how the protagonist never kills anyone. If that is true, ooh, we're in for a treat. And if this really is Kyoko, it would mean Kyoko is the one that attacked me. But why the mask? I just don't know. I don't remember anything clearly from last night. No, it can't be. There's no way. Knife at the crime scene. Oh my god, that's so good. What is that? These look like fragments of something. They're all burnt, so I can't really be sure, but I feel like I've seen it somewhere before. I feel like I've seen something like it before. Okay. What is that? I actually don't know. But where? Wait, was it there? I'll have to double check that later. Oh, thank you. Thank you a lot, Makoto. Where is there? Let me just check the map to see where I need to go. It's probably the tool shed. Alright, let's talk to people. Good timing, Makoto. I wanted to talk to you. What do you want to talk about?
So, in other words...
I'd like to hear your alibi. An alibi?
In other words...
Correct. I'd love to hear where you were after nighttime began last night. And well, I was sick, so I was asleep all night. But why are you asking about that now? And what's nighttime got to do with it?
Naturally.
Isn't it obvious that this murder took place after nighttime? How can you know that for sure? Because just after nighttime began, I came to the garden. I was going around looking for everyone so I could tell them about Monokuma. Hiro's been spending most of his time in the garden the last few days, so I figured he'd be here. And I can confirm that when I arrived last night, there was no body here.
In other words,
So the murder could only have taken place at some point during nighttime after I left the garden. However, Toko, Hiro, Hina, and I were in the gym together the entire night last night. What? Once I found Hiro in the garden, we immediately went to Toko and Hina's room to get them. At that point, we all went to the gym and began dismantling Monokuma. As a precaution, we made sure not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. In other words, all four of us have airtight alibis. The only ones who don't have alibis are me and Kyoko.
that's right.
And if the victim really is Kyoko, then I'm the only one without an alibi. Also, when we went to go get Hina and Toko, we stopped by your room as well.
What?
But you never came to the door, so where precisely were you? I'm telling the truth, I was in my room, but I was dead asleep, I had a fever, so... That's hardly an alibi. I know. So, what now? You seem to be quite at the disadvantage here. I'm the only one without an alibi. That's really bad, isn't it? Yeah, that's awful. It's 11 o'clock right now. Okay, and?
You're serious?
Oh, well, I was just thinking about when we first found the body. When the body was found, huh? I should look back at what I did this morning to help me remember when that was. Monokuma's announcement woke me up at 7 o'clock as usual, and I headed for the dining hall pretty soon. Once I got there, I met up with Hina. That was right around 7:30. Then I headed to the gym where everyone else was waiting. Next, Toko went to get the pickaxe, and that's when she found the body. What time was it then? Now then, Toko, what time is it? Well, when we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock, so it's probably 9 on the dot now. That's right. It had to have been right around 9 o'clock.
You know?
Now that you mention it, I think you're right. So I think you can say for sure that the body was found at 9 a.m. Okay, my job's done. That's a pretty small job. When the body was found, okay. Oh my god, it's lagging so hard. I'm sorry about this. I don't know what it is, though. So who does that body belong to? Whoever it is, I'm not gonna look. I don't want to faint anymore. Oh, sorry, Toko. Listen, Makoto, do you remember how the body looked, before it blew up? If I remember right, it was wearing some kind of mask and a big white coat. Also, there was a knife sticking out of the stomach and the area around it was stained with blood. Apparently the wound had stopped bleeding, but the blood on the body was still wet. Yaku said not to touch it to avoid getting all bloody. But for how much blood there was on the body, I didn't see any on the ground around it. Wow, thanks, that was a big help. Now that you explained it, I totally remember how it looked. Well, having to talk about it like that helped me remember it a lot better too. So thank you too. Body before the explosion. Alright, let's go to the tool shed. Just to be sure, I should take a look at the tool shed. This room is dusty and disorganized. In other words, a pretty stereotypical tool shed. Is this a tarp? Wait, was there a tarp in here before? I should probably look into that. It could be related to the case. It wasn't. There wasn't. The top is wet and covered with mud and grime. But the underside, it's totally clean and completely dry. On one side of the tarp is wet and dirty. Something about that bothers me. Alright, tarp. That's the one thing in here that concerns me. Nothing else? Alright. So what is there left? Oh, this. This is the panel that controls the sprinklers. They're set to turn on at 7:30 every morning, and Monokuma said that the time positively couldn't be changed. Hold on. So the sprinklers turn on at 7:30 each morning, right? And if the body was here before then, the sprinklers would have gotten it wet, which would mean the murder must have taken place after 7:30. All right, what's there left? Maybe the plant? The Monokuma flower, huh? Is it true? Does it really paper, plastic, and people? Anyway, I don't think it's related to the case, so I think I'll just stay away, okay. Alright, let's examine the body. If I check the body more thoroughly, maybe I'll find out for sure if it's Kyoko or not. What is this? Huh? There's something weird about the body's fingernails. Huh? Oh, these are fake nails. They're really long. They seem like they get in the way of normal activity. There's also something on the back of her right hand. Is this a tattoo? It got burned, so I can't make out the whole thing, but it looks like a picture of a dog or something. I've never seen anything like it before. What is that? The white jacket the victim was wearing got totally burned up. There's only one little piece left. Okay. The upper half of the body got set on fire in the explosion, so it's totally blackened. Also, the top half of the body is wet. That's because it got set on fire and I threw water on it. Since I only threw water on the part that was on fire, the top half, the bottom half is still dry. In other words, there's nothing strange about the top half being wet. There isn't, right? I don't know. If there wasn't, it wouldn't be added as a truth bullet. I can't leave just yet. Oh, the chicken coop. I remember there were some chickens in the chicken coop. I count 4 chickens. Huh? 4?
Yo.
What's going on, Makoto? Oh, I'm glad you're here. Listen, do you remember how many chickens there were in here? Of course, there were precisely 5. Yeah, right? What's wrong? There's only 4 chickens here now. We're 1 short. Huh? Oh god, he's freaking out. That's so weird. I wonder when it disappeared.
But
I was down here just before nighttime last night, and there were definitely 5 chickens at 5 chickens then.
what?
What are we gonna do? Going from 5 to 4 is gonna have an impact on the structure of the world.
Conspiracy!
It's like a jigsaw puzzle. Even if a single piece disappears, the entire world will remain unfinished. I did my best to ignore Hiro and focus on the problem at hand. Why did one of the chickens disappear? Could it be related to the case? Chicken coop chickens. I can't believe that became a truth bullet. I think I've checked everything I need to in this area, but I'm not done yet. There are other areas I need to check. Specifically that fragment I found before. There's somewhere I need to go in order to confirm my suspicions. And I still need to find more about Kyoko. Is that corpse really Kyoko? If that's true... Was that also Kyoko who attacked me last night? If I can find out more about her, maybe I can answer that question. Kyoko was never the kind of person to talk about herself all that much. Maybe if I can get into her room, I'll be able to find out more. But the key to her room... Byakuya.
It's all clear now.
It will simply limit your options. I can allow you to engage in any further suspicious activity.
What?
Limit my options?
Just give up.
Give me the key to your room. I don't have a choice. I have to see if you'll let me borrow her room key. Byakuya! Hey, I'm Byakuya. If you do come up with an alibi, I'd be happy to hear it later, at the class trial. Oh no, it's not about that. You have the key to Kyoko's room, right? I was hoping I could borrow it. I'm afraid I can't take that risk. You're the prime suspect, after all.
What?
Of course, if I were to go with you, that would be a different story. Then will you go with me? Sorry, I have my own agenda to take care of. Find me again later and we'll see.
Goodbye.
Depending on my mood, I may go with you, or not. I'll come back later, huh? Okay, then in the meantime, I should look around somewhere else. This song is really good! Listen to the... Oh god, I love it. It reminds me a lot of Chapter 5. Or I guess... Chapter 5 of Danganronpa 2 reminds me a lot of this, where the music changes. Maybe I should check out that one area. Thank you. I have no idea what you're talking about, Makoto. I seriously don't. So let's see what we got. Where do I need to go? Let's check out Oh, the gym! Okay, it's probably because of Monokuma, isn't it? Monokuma's laying dismantled on the floor, but I figured he wouldn't be here.
You know?
Oh, it's a bomb! It's a bomb. Oh, I just found something. What is it? It's...
Huh?
It's what? A bomb. There's one installed in every Monokuma robot, I'm sure. A bomb? And that bomb went missing. There's no doubt about that. The fragments I found in that garden? Yeah. Okay, I've checked everything else I can think of. All that's left now is Kyoko's room. I should head back to the garden and ask Byakuya. Okay, then. Not that I want to, but well, I guess the game leaves me no choice, right? I feel like that's gonna be a massive invasion of privacy of Kyoko. She really dislikes being she really dislikes people prying into her business, and I totally understand that. I'm gonna have to look into my computer later on to see what the hell is happening for the lag to be this severe. You think you can go soon? You think you can go soon, Byakuya?
Let's go.
We need to check out Kyoko's room, right? Very well, let's go. Oh, wait for me! Byakuya walked off without a second glance, and I hurried after him on our way to the dorms. Alright, let's go. Oh, this is the room, right? Okay. Well then, here we go. Byakuya took out the key and slid it into the keyhole, and then... And it's open. Looks like it, thanks. Sorry, Kyoko. I'm really sorry, actually. So this is Kyoko's room. There's nothing out of the ordinary here. Except... What is that? What is that? I'm tempted not to press X just for Kyoko's sake, but I know I won't progress the game if I do that, so... I'm sorry, Kyoko! There's something on the table. It's a wood block decoration.
What?
What's that? What purpose does it serve? I think it's probably a key. The lockers at those really traditional public bathhouses use them for their lockers. I wouldn't know, I've never gone to a public bathhouse. That doesn't really surprise me. It's hard to picture Byakuya doing something like that.
It's certainly possible.
But if it is a key, I think I might know what it unlocks. Really? What? Unless I'm mistaken, I'm pretty sure I saw something in the dojo that this might go to. The dojo? Yeah, the dojo. Alright, let's get to the dojo then. Oh no, I still have to examine more stuff. What? Okay, that's it. Bed. Here's our bed. I don't see anything interesting here, at least not as far as the case is concerned. Alright.
What?
You wanted to come here, right? So what is it? What is it you're looking for? Nothing in particular. I just thought we might find some kind of clue here. A clue that might help us understand Kyoko.
Come on.
You can't be serious. That's why you made me take that time out of my search to come here? Sorry. Regardless, if you plan on looking around at random, you're doomed to matter. You're doomed no matter how much time you take. Surely you have something more concrete, something to give us some sort of direction here. More concrete. Oh, I know! Earlier, Kyoko gave me something. Huh? What's this?
It's true.
Consider it a symbol of my determination. Don't open it yet. Only open it if something ever happens to me. I'm sure I have it here somewhere. Found it! What's in the envelope? Kyoko gave it to me. She said if something ever happens, I should open it. Oh, something has certainly happened, so open it. Okay. I opened the envelope and looked inside. Inside was a single piece of paper. Under the sheets?
What?
That's all that was in there. Yeah, it looks like it. Under the sheets, what? Makoto, think! What are sheets? But could something be hidden under the bed sheets? Part of me didn't expect to find anything, but as I lifted up the sheets... What's this? I found a crumbled up piece of paper. Oh! That's Mukuroi Kusaba's registration paper! Class 78 student registry? Mukuroi Kusaba?
I see.
It appears to be Mukuroi Kusaba's profile. Yeah, it looks like it. That's probably the other thing Kyoko stole when she snuck into the headmaster's room along with the key. God, you're so annoying! Fine, I'll tell you, it was a key and... that's it! And this must be the blanket that Monokuma was talking about. Kyoko said a death without meaning was unappealing, and this is what she left behind. I don't have time for your sentimental indulgences. Hurry up and finish your search. Okay. I made an effort to pull myself together and then looked down at the profile sheet. Name, Mukuroi Kusaba. Sex, female. The ultimate soldier. What? The ultimate soldier? Okay. Although small for her age, she was a military specialist trained in every weapon type imaginable. That's dangerous. She showed an interest in the military from childhood and soon found herself completely absorbed in it. In elementary school, she won a survival game tournament and began writing for military magazines. Oh, alright, hold up. In elementary school, she won a survival game? Does that mean all the other kids died? That's awful. Just before entering middle school, while she and her family were on vacation in Europe, she disappeared. The story of the young Japanese girl being kidnapped quickly took over Japanese media outlets. An intense international investigation turned up no information, and she was never found. However, she reappeared in Japan 3 years later, alone and completely unannounced. She revealed that she had joined a mercenary group known as Fenrir for those 3 years. She insisted that she hadn't been kidnapped, that she'd received battle training of her own volition. However, she never revealed why she decided to return home when she did. Interesting. This girl is dangerous. The ultimate soldier, a mercenary group. This doesn't feel real. The world I grew up in, it's like a completely different dimension. It's like one's non-fiction and the other is sci-fi. There's no way to even compare the two. That's how different this is. That was how I saw things as just an ordinary person, but then...
I see.
Never imagined I would hear the name Fenrir in a place like this. How do you recognize it?
Naturally.
The Fenrir Mercenary Corps is a collection of battle-crazed warmongers. But they do have their uses, and they always get the job done. That's worth remembering. You have hired them before, haven't you? This is all part of a world totally removed from the one I live in. I have to say I'm intrigued. Every rumor I've heard says that Fenrir is already...
Found it.
Whoa, I feel like our hero is becoming a big player, and a big player is becoming our hero.
It's you!
What?
What have you got in your pretty little hand there? Uh-oh, you found her profile?
So what if we did?
Hey, come on.
Don't freak out on me. I'm not gonna hold it against you or anything. And in case you're wondering, I don't hold it against Kyoko either, even though she stole it and hid it. After all, there's no rule against stealing, is there? But who I can't forgive is Miss Ogami, who broke the rules and busted into the headmaster's room. Maybe I'll drag her corpse out here and slice it up and devour it. There's our omnivorous, you know.
What?
Are rule violations really so unforgivable? You're quite adamant about those regulations of yours.
Of course I am. A proper school life is built on the dedication to organization and order. Which is why even I, as the school headmaster, have to follow the regulations myself.
Oh, so you're saying you have to follow your own rules as well?
Of course.
Absolutely. I can have you complaining about how unfair it all is. Now, can I? In fact, on the subject of fairness, would you like to know something interesting? Interesting? It's about the one writing all the rules. They're actually one of the participants in this killing game.
Please run that by me again. The one writing the rules, the mastermind, is a participant of the killing game. What the fuck? Okay, we're getting all sorts of bombshells today, aren't we?
I don't think I ever actually told you how many participants there actually were, did I? I was thinking I should probably clarify that.
Hey,
When you all first got together in the main hall, but way back when, there were 15 people there, right? I think that first meeting may have led you to a little misunderstanding among you all.
Misunderstanding? Are you saying?
in other words,
That's right, there weren't actually 15 of you.
yes indeed.
The total number of students taking part in this killing game was actually 16.
16, then
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th
she was
student,
right.
lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair.
Sorry
Watch
about
out
that.
for her.
The 16th student, Mukuro Ikusaba. She's part of the school life. So the one making all the regulations is...
Why?
Oh,
Did you say something?
why are you telling us this?
Oh, well, because, like I told you, this killing game is desperately popular. You wouldn't believe the ratings. And since we've got so many viewers now, I wanted to make sure everyone was on the same page. I don't want to wake up to a hurricane of complaints and hate mail, you know?
Oh, kind of like a YouTuber stopping his series mid-season? Yeah.
Yes indeed.
Make sense?
Well now.
Okay, that's all you get for now. Oh, actually, I do have some revenge to get, so I have an extra bonus for you.
Revenge?
I want to get back at that sneaky Miss Kirigiri, so I'm gonna share a little secret with you.
Seriously?
Hey,
You know how she wears those stupid gloves day in, day out all the time? Well, don't tell anyone I told you, but she wears them to cover a bunch of hideous scars that she doesn't want anyone to see.
What?
Okay, now that's all you get.
Monokuma is oddly informative in this chapter. Monokuma's account is a truth bullet, okay. Kyoko wears those gloves to cover up a bunch of scars? Wait, so on the back of her hand... the tattoo. Wait, but no. Monokuma specifically said they were scars, right? And that's why Kyoko wears those gloves to hide the scars. Which means the victim isn't Kyoko. Those fake nails on the corpse. What are you thinking about Kyoko again? Huh?
What?
Forget about her. What matters right now is uncovering Monokuma's trap. His trap?
Such ignorance.
God must have really hated you to make you so dull. Don't you remember what Monokuma just told us? He said there was 16 students, right? Which means Mukuro was a student here.
That's right.
Obviously, Monokuma was trying to tell us that Mukuro is the one creating the rules to the game. But why would he tell us that, and why now? He said he wanted to make things clear so there wouldn't be any complaints later. But the mere fact that he said that proves that Mukuro is connected to this case. That's why Monokuma revealed the existence of a 16th student. He needs to make our investigation fair. Mukuro is related to the case?
It's certainly possible.
Perhaps she's the one who killed Kyoko. What? That would explain why we would have to have a class trial, wouldn't it? If she's a student and she killed someone, that would make her part of the school killing gang. Mukuro is the killer? She killed Kyoko? Anyone should be able to come to that conclusion, don't you think? In fact, that's exactly what I thought when the investigation first began.
What?
But based on what Akuma just told us, I've changed my mind.
It's all clear now.
Mukuro Ikusaba isn't the culprit. Huh? What makes you say that? We thought Mukuro, the ultimate despair, was the mastermind's true identity. But if that's true, Monokuma's behavior makes no sense. Why would the mastermind go out of their way to reveal themselves to us? That's a good point.
So, in other words...
Mukuro giving us information that would raise questions about her would be bold, to say the least. It makes more sense then to assume that Mukuro isn't the culprit. So that's the trap. They want us to suspect Mukuro and come to the wrong conclusion. That's what makes sense to me. The way you say it, definitely does seem possible. But if that's really true, if Mukuro isn't the killer, then who is? Well then I believe our work here is finished. Let's move on. I'm sure there are other places I need an investigation. I should find out if that key and the dojo really are connected.
Let's go.
Oh, are you coming? Byakuya, you're oddly helpful in this investigation. I don't know what to say. It's 6, okay. Hurry up and check the locker. That's what we're here for after all. Alright, locker 6. There are wooden lockers here. They use wood block keys. Ooh, sorry about that, the burp. Just like at those super traditional public bathhouses. It looks like the key we found in Kyoko's room really does go into one of these lockers.
I see.
Mikoto, do you see the locker farthest to the right?
Very strange.
That's the only one that doesn't have a key in it at the moment. I understand what that means, right? I should probably use the key we found in that locker, right?
That's right.
Well, I'll just try it. Okay. I took out the woodblock key and inserted it into the locker's metal lock and... click. The locker eagerly accepted the key and it opened. What the? There are arrows in here. It looks like 10 arrows in total. They look like they're made of titanium, which means they're quite strong despite how thin they are. Of course, without a bow, they're nothing but strong little sticks. Strong sticks. Titanium arrows. Oh, there's something else inside the locker. It's a wadded up ball of duct tape. I wonder what this was used for. Is that a blood stain?
I see.
If it is, that means it must surely be related to the case. This duct tape is related to the case somehow? But how could it possibly be involved? I think that's all the locker has to offer for now. Oh man, my nose. I'm terribly sorry. Is something wrong?
Very strange.
It's very odd, don't you think? The locker was hiding items that were clearly related to the case. But how did the key to the locker wind up in the victim's room?
Why?
Or perhaps... Byakuya? Forget it. He's thinking that Kyoko isn't the victim, isn't he? Come on, we need to continue on to the next location. What next location?
What?
There's still something we need to look into. We need to do more research on Fenrir. Fenrir? You need the mercenary group that Mukuro was part of? But how are we supposed to find out about that? The library, idiot! Isn't it obvious? Where in the school would you go to do research on something? Research? Are you talking about the archive? That's right, the archive has all kinds of info that the general public doesn't have access to.
Let's go.
We only have so much time before the trial begins, let's hurry. Man, the game is so kind, taking me directly there. I believe there was a file related to Fenrir somewhere over here. Byakuya seemed to know the archive like the back of his hand and went straight to the shelf in the back. Here we go. He quickly returned with a file in hand. Tell me!
I see.
Take a look at this. I have no idea what it says. What language is this? How did you make it all the way to high school without learning a single word of French? I'm pretty sure most high schoolers can't speak French. I can't speak French! For fuck's sake, Byakuya! Well, whatever, I'll read it for you, but I expect you to repay your debt 100 times over. 100 times? Isn't that kind of extreme? Fenrir is an elite fighting unit based out of the Middle East. Unlike military contractors, they are a fierce group of soldiers who engage in direct combat. They claim that a single member is equivalent to an entire company of regular soldiers. Just like Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok, their mere presence is enough to strike fear into any enemy. That's right, Fenrir is spoken of in Northern mythology as the Wolf of Ragnarok. Dude, that's sick. I'm not even gonna lie, that's awesome. They have been involved in countless military battles and operations, most of which are highly classified. However, some time ago, they completely ceased all activity. At present, their continued existence cannot be confirmed. There are unconfirmed reports that the key members of the group were all neutralized. Rumors indicate that they were killed to keep them from revealing the many state secrets they'd acquired. Some, however, believe that there was mounting internal tension within the group and they simply imploded. Wow.
What?
What is it? This all just sounds like some kind of alternate reality. Well, it isn't. This is our reality, the only reality. These people are part of our world. Their battlefields aren't much different from our lives here, an unpredictable, unimaginable world. That's what makes it all so exciting. Exciting definitely isn't the word I would use. So, did anything jump out at you? This may be your last opportunity to learn about Fenrir. Now that you mention it. The report said something about where the name Fenrir comes from, right? The Wolf of Ragnarok. That's right, it said Fenrir is the Wolf of Ragnarok. Speaking of which, would you like to know something interesting related to that? To show that they're a member of the group, each soldier that joins the squad will get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body. That's Mukuro! The body is Mukuro, abso-fucking-lutely. What? They got a tattoo of Fenrir? Could that mean... Mukuro Kusaba's profile has been updated. Oh, class trial time, it seems. Wow, chapter 5 went by in a breeze, but there's still the class trial.
Time is utterly silent, and yet it constantly assaults us organisms, the earth, natural phenomena. It damages us little by little until the end. You should really think about that.
Monokuma is odd, this chapter. I don't know how to describe it. But after Kyoko's incursion to the headmaster's room, after he was dismantled, something's off.
Anyway, it's time to begin the class trial. So, please meet up in the usual spot. See you later.
Yeah, he's definitely odd. Then the time has come. All we can do now is try to uncover the truth during the class trial.
That's right.
It would seem that way. Let's go. Here we go, guys. Chapter 5's class trial. Maybe the game's lagging because I'm consuming a lot of CPU, actually. Oh, Byakuya and Makoto showed up together. Where the heck have you two been? You just disappeared without a word. We were investigating, of course. How could you not figure that out by this point? Makoto's ranked high enough for you guys to go off together? Just the two of you?
Huh?
What? Are you jealous?
Hey.
Or are you making up some kind of creepy fantasy for yourself?
What?
Stop talking and brace yourselves. He'll be here any second. Any second. He could show up at any time. When I imagined what was about to happen, I immediately tensed up and prepared myself. But... we stood there for 5 full minutes waiting for something weird to happen. And then 5 minutes became 10.
Why?
What's going on here? Why hasn't Monokuma shown up yet? I'm telling you, something's up. Something's definitely up, and I don't like it. Maybe he died again? What should we do? Should we keep waiting here or what? Jesus! Did I scare you?
Come on.
I demand an explanation. Why did you waste my time and make me wait like that?
What? I made you wait? You've got it all backward. You're the ones making me wait.
Huh?
In other words,
I'm waiting for everyone to arrive. We can't start till everyone's here now, can we?
He's waiting for the 5th student, the 6th.
What are you talking about? Everyone is here. We've all been waiting for you. Sorry, but you're wrong. But I've been waiting 10 minutes now, so it's okay if I punish the one making us all wait, right? If we all agree it's a violation, I'll arrange a punishment right now.
If it's me you're waiting for, I'm here. When we heard that voice, we all spun around to look.
Hey,
Kyoko! Yes! I'm here, and no rule's been broken.
Kyoko! Kyoko, you're still alive!
No, that's a ghost!
Stop talking. If you want to fight, do it at the class trial. You need to save some of the fun for later, right?
What?
But isn't it okay that there's no particular penalty for being late?
is that right?
I made it here just fine. What school regulation did I violate? Am I wrong? You're so selfish, so spoiled. You're right, there's no penalty officially, but I bet you'll be sorry later. No, I'll make sure you're sorry later. Anyway, hustle your butts onto the elevator. I'll be just one step ahead of you.
When Monokuma was gone, we all rushed up to Kyoko. Kyoko!
So you really didn't die?
Indeed.
Of course I didn't die. Thank God, I'm so glad you're okay.
Perhaps that's not necessarily a good thing for us.
Huh?
He's right! Now we've got to deal with a ghost!
I told you, stop talking.
Let's go.
Come on, let's just go. Whatever we need to discuss, we can do it during the trial. Without ever looking directly at Kyoko, Byakuya stepped into the elevator. Oh, this ruined Byakuya's expectations for the trial.
Master, wait for me.
Good call. Who knows what might happen to us if we take too long?
But
I'll be happy when this trial is all over.
One after another, everyone piled into the elevator, but I couldn't help myself. I had to talk to Kyoko before the trial started. Alright, so let's talk. Listen, before we get started, I have to ask you. Where have you been this whole time? You used that key of yours to go somewhere, didn't you? So,
correct.
I went to investigate the 2nd floor of the dorms. The 2nd floor?
That's right.
There aren't any monitors or cameras there, so I was able to avoid Monokuma completely. Of course, I also missed his announcement because of that.
Whew.
I had no idea her body had been discovered. And when did you find out?
So,
Just now. I finished my search and came back down, just in time to hear the class trial announcement. I took some time to go over the crime scene first. I can't go into a trial completely uninformed, can I? So that's why you were late.
however,
I'm sorry I kept you all waiting. But if you were on the 2nd floor of the dorms, then what? That's what the key you found goes to?
wrong.
Actually, to be precise, not quite.
In other words,
I used Monokuma's secret tool, which can open any lock in the school. What? Ooh, interesting.
Hey, what are you two doing? Hurry up before we get in trouble with Monokuma.
Makoto,
We can go over all the details after we get through the trial, okay, Makoto? Right now, I just want to focus on surviving our current situation,
it would seem
because this is probably the single most crucial moment so far for me. For her? That's a strange way to put it. The class trial is important for everyone, right? So why would she say it's a crucial moment for her?
goodbye.
Well, if that's all. Seemingly unconcerned, Kyoko made her way to the elevator. I'm just overthinking what she said, right? Being the last one left, I stepped into the elevator. Let's go! Kyoko's alive! And the door slid shut. That's more than enough reward for me this episode. This time the clinking was loud enough to hurt my ears, and the dread began to consume me once again. I can't imagine ever getting used to the mental pressure that comes with preparing for an execution. In that dusky darkness, nobody said a word. We just stood there, silent and still. After an immeasurable period of time, the doors opened without warning. A dazzling light penetrated every depth of my eyes. But it wasn't the illuminating light of hope. It was the blinding light of despair. What the fuck?
I can't wait! I can't wait!
Ah, I've been waiting for this. I feel like it's been forever since we got together like this. Time for pointless jokes and jabs has passed.
Thrills! Chills!
Let's get on with the show.
And so the curtain opened for the 5th time. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly fate, a deadly class trial. Ooh boy, oh god, oh, this episode was awesome. I'm sorry about the lag issues, but this episode was fucking awesome. It's just so much cool stuff, man. So many bombshells. Kyoko is alive, Fenrir, Mukuro Kusaba. I am flipping out. Chapter 5 is being awesome. And I can't wait for the class trial. Like, some of you guys told me that the fourth class trial is actually the best of the game, but I've got to say, I'm a little more hyped for this one than the last one. Simply because there's a lot more mystery surrounding this. We have no idea who Mukuro Kusaba really is and what she was doing. Kyoko referred to her as the ultimate despair. The profile referred to her as the ultimate soldier and said she was a part of Fenrir. Byakuya seemingly knows about Fenrir and probably hired them at some point because, let's face it, it's Byakuya we're talking about. But damn, this is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. This chapter got my attention, certainly. Whew. Oh, god. So, I'm recording this as I'm uploading episode 20, actually, so... Oh, man. Oh, god, I'm hype. I'm hyped for this. Anyways, guys, thank you all so much for watching. This is the end of the episode. If you like this video, consider leaving a like and subscribing if you are new to the channel. If you want to get notified of future uploads like this one, hit that little bell. You know what to do, guys. And if you want to join my Discord server, link is also in the description below. Guys, until next time, peace!